Hello, boys. I, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, welcoming to all of you in my survey class. Today's topic is the application of theodolite and field problem. Thereby, first today we will read what is the theodolite, why we use theodolite, what is the application of theodolite, and what problem will be arise in the field. So let us start. Hereby, theodolite is an instrument that we can measure vertical or horizontal angle. The main thing, perhaps you can measure that distance also. But if you are using that studio here, that constant you have derived, and after that, with constant, you can measure that distance. But main thing, the theodolite is used horizontal and vertical angle. Dear boys, it is not measured towards north. Okay. Compass is a separate. If you want any distance, if you want any bearing towards north, then it should be usable. Then you will be used to be compass also. But if you measuring all the point and comparing the point, so theodolite is the best instrument in this thing. Suppose, dear boy, suppose, my dear boy, if you want a circle, your instrument is here, and you want here a point, here a point, here you have point, here you have point, you have point, this is also point, this is also, and you have written this is A point, B point, C point, D point, E point, F point, G point, H point, I, and this is L. Now you have to measure what is this angle and this angle. This angle, this angle, this angle, each angle, and this angle. What is the difference between what is the AB, what is the BC, what is the CD, and entire all point, you can measure how much distances and how much bearing they are having. Correct, my dear boy? So, theodolite is very, very useful instrument for a surveyor. One thing, dear boy, if you are using a theodolite, then if you have a patience, then you can measure level also. Then level also. You can the ground leveling also. So many features are available in this theodolite. Correct? So we'll proceed. Application of theodolite and fill the problem of the theodolite. To measure something closely, we might need a theodolite. This instrument really needed for building construction work in the field of civil engineering. Workers need to measure each and all work that can be done in proper ways. So now you have question on your mind. What is this? And why this worker need to use in building constructional work? So dear boy, theodolite is a measurement instrument utilized in the survey to determine horizontal and vertical angle between low and telescope that may move with the horizontal and vertical planes. Suppose, dear boy, you have a one thing. Suppose, dear boy, you have an area. You've got a area. This is the area. And with this is a minar. This is a big minar. This is the height of building. So now, question is, when you have a stand in here, now the point is given this, 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 so this. I therefore think that this is a ground. This is a square ground. And so many ground level are available in this place. This, and this. So many ground level. With this, think that with this, these all are minars. These are minars. So you want to take from the theodolite at the entire this field level with the distance of each point, distance of these minars from this plot level, and height of the minars. I think you are thinking how it is possible in the one instrument. I think you have need the chain, compass, and dumpy and auto level. I think you are understanding this. But no, nothing need. It is a separate instrument is sufficient for your work. How? So see that. Dear boy, if you will fix the lower clamp of the theodolite, lower base of the theodolite at the right angle. Oh, that is the vertical right angle. This is the vertical right angle. See that? Suppose, dear boy, this is your level compass. So, vertical angle you are looking. So, this is the vertical angle. This is the 0. This is the 90. This is the 180. 270. So, at the straight of vertical 90, when you have bring at the telescope and you have fixed that. Okay, you have fixed that. And now you will not disturb up to level. And it is the work of the light is the work of the now leveling machine. So you will give the level this point, this point, this point, this, all level, entire all field. You have level and you will note in your level field. Okay, if it is a small area, so you will write how you will make a book, that is the back side, intermediate side, and foresight, and one backside you will reference to any level, or reference to benchmark, you will write the backside, you will write the all level in the intermediate side, this type of all intermediate side you will write, and in last, my dear boy, you will write the foresight. So what you will do? You will run the leveling of the ground by theodolite. You have seen if this machine has can leveling also. Now the question is right. Now what is the distance? So you have write the name of A, point name A, this is B, and this is C, and this is D. So you have right here AB is equal to, now BC is equal to, now CD is equal to, and you have measured By stadia here, you have fixed the point from stadia here. You will stand a compass here and throw the stadia constant. You will make the distance of these all points. So work number 2, you have taken level, you have taken distance also. Now the work number 3, you want to know that what is the length height of this minar. So you have fixed that line from bottom and you fix this. If you know that what is this angle, you can find out all the angle. You will also know what is the distance. So when you have find out the bearing, then distance. So what is the problem? Now you will get able. So dear boy, this instrument is all in one for the work to measure the every work like field work. This is the leveling, the distance measurement and height measurement. Correct? Now the Theodolite is a measurement instrumental utilized in surveying to determine horizontal and vertical angle with tiny low telescope that may move within the horizontal and vertical lines. It is an electronic machine which looks a sort of tiny telescope, and it is extensively used for the measurement of vertical and horizontal angle for scaling function and within housing industry. Correct? The accuracy with this angle may be measured range from 5 minutes to 0.1 second. It is utilized in the triangulation network. Now we will discuss what is a triangulation network. Dear boy, if area is very big, if area is this, beyond the 250 square kilometer, how you will be measured? You will be measured by this triangulation. How triangulation? Suppose you have fixed the point, this, this. Now, this point, now this point. Again, it will bifurcate this point. Again, this point. Entire this point. This point. This. Yes. This is the triangulation. This is the triangulation. When theodolite is available, you will take the all bearing of the triangulation triangles, and after that, so easy. You can find out the area. You can find out the level. Now utilize international work. So theodolite are employed every place from construction site to main road point, and it measure angle using age old principle of pure mathematical and assist surveyor in the establishing prices location. Theodolite used for many purposes, but mainly it is used for measuring angle, scaling, point of constructional work. For example, to determine highway point, hug building, escalating age of just I will explain you what is the highway point. My dear boy, suppose you are making a road like this. So on this places, sorry. So on this place, on this place, on this place, this you have marked there the road had turned and how much bearing it should be demand. Then if you have kept this, you can write every bearing, and when road when we are construction, not construction time, when we are proceeding for alignment, when we are alignment observing, on that time you will give the point, and it can be take the every level, every bearing also. Okay, my dear boy. So this is the road using of theodolite in the road highway. Depending on the job decision and accuracy required, theodolite produce more curved reading using paradoxical faces and swing or different position for perfect measuring survey. Therefore, this is theodolite, and this is the part of theodolite. You can see this is the tripod of theodolite, and this is the lower clamp. This is the upper clamp. If you are tight for the leveling purpose, you can use this, and this is the telescope which align is the like this. But if you want to level, you can fix it. And reference to this, you can entire field may be leveled. So this is the theodolite. Now, theodolite is used to measure the horizontal and vertical angle. It is its quality. Its quality of suppose, my dear boy, you want to measure this house height. See this is house height. So first you can draw. So first you can take the label and you can find out this length, and after that the top you will write this bearing. This is the 90 degree, and the bearing you have found out 30 degree. Then how much this is 60 degree, because 180 degree of the total calculation of the triangle corner. So you can find out every length and every bearing. The theodolite is used to ensure the horizontal and vertical angle. Theodolite is more precise than magnetic compass. Magnetic compass measure the angle up to the accuracy of 30 degree, 30 minutes. However, the vernier theodolite measure angle up to 10 second, 20 second. 10 second, 20 second means a degree has 60 minutes or a minute has 60 seconds. Okay? So there are a variety of theodolite, vernier, optic, electronic, etc. So far, we have been measuring horizontal angle by using a compass with respect to meridian, which is less accurate and also not possible to measure. So respect to meridian. What is meridian? We are using how much meridian? We are using two meridian, anti-meridian and post-meridian. We are telling we will meet at the 9 a.m. sharp. What is the means of AM? This is anti-meridian. And we will meet at 4 p.m. Means 4 post-meridian. So this is the, so far we have been measuring horizontal angle by using a compass with respect to meridian, which is the less accurate and also it is possible to measure vertical angle with a compass. So when the object are at a considerable distance, are situated at the considerable elevation or depression, become necessary to measure horizontal and vertical angle. So vertical angle more precise. So the measurements are taken by an instrument known as theodolite. So when the objects are at a considerable distance are situated on the considerable elevation. What is considerable elevation, my dear boy? Which you can visible, which you can assess. That is a considerable. Means, see this. Suppose, my dear boy, if you are here with the machine and here is some mountain, A river is also flowing this. Now there is some tree. This is the tree. Up there is some tree. Now you see that if you are measuring the distance of a tree, if you are measuring the distance of a tree and height of tree, so you can measure this type, you can measure distance, you can measure top of tree. So this is called considerable because you can consider. But my dear boy, when you want to measure this tree, this this is not considerable. Why? This mountain is come. Okay. Yes, you can change on the machine, but on the this place, every object are not considerable. Okay. So when the object are at considerable distance, are situated at considerable elevation or depression, it becomes necessary to measure horizontal and vertical angle more precisely. So these measurements are taken by an instrument known as theodolite. Known as theodolite. The system of surveying in which the angle are measured with the help of theodolite is called theodolite surveying. The system is surveying in which the angle are measured with the help of theodolite. It's called theodolite surveying. Now we will give a sight on the back history of theodolite. So people have been measuring angle for construction purpose for mainly centuries. Egyptian used groma, an early version of the theodolite to help build a pyramid. Have you know pyramid? Can you think how they have Babylonian prepare in the Egypt? That is the pyramid which is made in the Egypt. Anybody has know about the pyramid? So people have been measuring angle, the construction purpose for many centuries. Egyptian used chroma, an early version of the theodolite, so help build the pyramid. And furthermore, there are also record that indicate that the Roman used tools such as Jupiter, circular plate, the mark angle for the similar purpose in 1571 century. So Leonard Dix come at with the device which more closely resembled in the early of Theodolite and called in Theodolite it by a divide circle and a square with a compass in the center, a recording to brief history of the turning angle. At no Chewy, but in the light telescope found in the modern version. So, what is the modern history? The telescope mounted on the top of measuring device come into using by the mind 17th century. The device also had a horizontal circle with a vertical semicircle. Early theodolite were work of art. They were handmade out of the brass and angle were scribed by hand. They all, however, have a significant margin for error because they were only as accurate of the divisional who subscribed the triangle. So this is important become an error of 1 second translated into the error on 1 foot of the distance is 4040 miles. Now Lotter history. What is the Lotter history? In 1773, J.S. Davidson invented a mechanical dividing engine that allowed for a higher accuracy and production of the theodolite. This turn resulted in the increase of theodolite availability and placed England at the front of the theodolite production industry. Theodolite came to United States in the 1815 on the request of the Thomas Jefferson. He wanted President Hostler the appointment superintendent of the survey of the coast to survey America. Theodolite remained pretty much be managed until the 1950 when electronic distance measuring were adopted. What is EMD machine? Electronic distance measuring instrument. Now, theodolite. The theodolite is the most accurate surveying instrument mainly used for measuring horizontal and vertical angle, locating point on a line, prolonging survey line, finding difference of level, setting out of grade, arranging curve, and technometric survey. What is technometric survey? Suppose if this length and these are known, so tan theta is equal to, correct? Have you remember? You have read in intermediate class. So locating point on the time, so prolonging survey line and finding difference of level, setting out grade and ranging curve and theodolite survey. See this picture, this is the type of theodolite. So different type of theodolite picture is available here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type is looking. Now, how we will take vertical axis? It is the question, right? How we will take vertical axis? My dear boy, if you want to stand in a field with the, with, with the machine and this is the horizontal angle and how you will know this vertical angle. So what you will do? You will do, this is the barrel and this is the setting of this. And one thing, the inverse horizontal axis and vertical circle is regularly fixed to the telescope. Correct? And one, you will fix the lower plate and you will tilt that one, your telescope is like this, and in the bearing plate, when we joint with this, the number you can read easily. The number you can read easily. So, dear boy, the vernier theodolite is also known as transit. And a transit theodolite is the one is the which the telescope can be created as the can be coated in a vertical plane. So this is the procedure of how you will put the vertical angle. First, you will set the one place of the this or the 0, 0. This is the keep here. This is the 0. This is the 0. This is your telescope, and you fix this clamp. And after that, when you will fix this clamp, you will move the upper portion, and telescope will be up. And it means, my dear, you can take the vertical angle. So clear it is? This is a part of theodolite. Main part. So lower plate, circular plate, we are starting from the main part 2. So this is the main part 1 is the main base, and main part 2 is the lower plate, circular plate, and an, an annular horizontal plate with the graduation provide all around from 0 to 360 degree each clockwise direction in the graduation in the degree divided into 3 parts. Thereby, in this portion, there is a disc placed like this, and entire all here divided 360 degree. Here divided 360 degree. Now when you will fix the lower part, so it will be fixed the same angle to move for your installation. For measurement, an annular horizontal plate with the graduation provided all around from 0 to 360 degree in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise. The graduation are degree divided into the 3 part of the division people 20 minutes. Now you can move the this either and this direction also. You can move the both direction also. Clear? Now main part 2, horizontal angle are measured with the plate. The side of theodolite is defined by the diameter of the horizontal circle. So upper plate, the horizontal plate is a small diameter provided with varies on the diametrically opposite part of the circumstances, and these verniers are designed as A and B are used the direction of the horizontal plate. Now clamp and agent screw. Clamp and tangent screw. My dear boy, there are 2 clamps associated with the tangent screw and the plate. These screw facilitate the motion of the measurement in horizontal plane. So lower clamp screw look or release the lower plate. When the screw is unlocked, both upper and lower plate move together, and the associated lower tangent screw allows small motion of the plate in the locked position. Now this is clamp and tangent. This is main part 3. The upper clamp screw looks or releases the upper vernier plate, and when the clamp is released, the lower plate does not move, but the upper vernier plate move with the instrument, and these cause the change in the reading The upper tangent screw allow the fine adjustment. Main part 5, the spirit level with the bevel and graduation of the glass cover. A single level of 2 level fixed in the perpendicular direction may be provided. Now important is telescope. The essential part of the telescope are eyepiece, diaphragm with the cross here, object, lens and arrangement to focus the telescope. So vertical circle means circular plate supported on the horizontal axis of the instrument between the front. So vertical circle has graduation 0 to 90 in 4 graduated, and vertical circle move with the telescope when the quoted in the vertical plane. Now it is the vertical circle cap and altitude level. These all are showing in this. This is the reading Theodolite. So dear boy, you have read this Theodolite and about the problems. So few MCQ I want to ask about this lecture, and I will request you to give the reply. I want to check how my lecture has reached up to you. So question number 1, which of the following is caused by careless handling? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is B, cross error. Now a system will be error free if we remove all systematic error. Answer correct or false? Answer is false, any B. So a negative deflection shows that the magnetic meridian is to, what is correct answer? Correct answer is, my dear boy, B, western side of the true meridian. And a series of closely speed contour line represent a, what is correct answer is A, slip slope. Now next question, a telescope is said to be inverted. It is a, what is the correct answer? Correct is A, vertical circle is to be right and the double of the telescope is down. And next question, an angle of 45 with a chain line may be set out with the, so correct answer is C, bench cross staff. Now level line, a level line is a, what is correct answer? Answer B, not A, horizontal line. Level line is parallel to mean a spherical surface and earth. Next question, a gate cap is fitted with a cross stop, level, chain, prismatic compass, Correct answer is the prismatic compass. Answer D. And last question is along zero slope, the correction is to be applied to each 30-meter chain length. What is the correct answer? Answer is A. 30 seconds. So thank you, my dear boy, to taking interest in my class. You all are welcome in my next class.